How's it going, everybody? This is K-Rym, and I am back. Now, the first thing I want to say is that I just want to thank you guys for your patience. It's been a rough semester, man. I was done a while ago, but every single hour of sleep that I've missed caught up to me, and I've been sleeping for 1 week straight. It's crazy. I'm looking at myself while I'm filming. I see my face got fatter. I'm due for a hairline. My eyes are like halfway closed. Oh my gosh, I'm not looking good today. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, we are back here once again for the summer. On this video, we're gonna react to a video brought to you by Top 10 Trends entitled 10 Hilarious Live News Reporting Fails. Now, I know I've already did a video about, live news and stuff like that, but it was only freestyle. It wasn't really like bloopers and stuff like that, but I did enjoy that video. If you guys want to watch the original video, because I might cut off I might edit some of them out, the links will be in the description down below. And before my video, I almost forgot the shout out. I want to give a shout out to my good friend Ray. She's the one who encourages me most with my videos, man. She sometimes gives me ideas, I put into consideration and stuff like that, man. So Ray, if you're watching, shout out to you. You're the best. You're the best music. DJ Khaled. I'm losing my mind right now. Oh my gosh. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's get to our video, ladies and gentlemen. Here we finally go.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Top 10 Trends. Sportscasting, newscasting, and delivering the news isn't as easy as you might think it is. And because the news cycle is 24/7, pretty much live, there are tons of screw-ups.
Sorry, man. If I ever heard a grown man laugh, giggle like that in front of me, I'm gonna lose my whole existence, man.
On the daily. Some of these are immemorialized as memes, and some of them are so old they were around before memes were memes. These are our top 10 live news reporting fails. Number 10, the classic Bill O'Reilly will do it live. Everyone's seen this clip. Bill O'Reilly losing his shit because the teleprompter isn't working. The funniest part is at the end when it's totally silent, you can see
I think I've seen a meme about that though.
him get up and throw his jacket. That's the funniest part, in my opinion. I gotta be honest, kind of understand where he's coming from here. This might get a lot of flack, but it's really annoying when your equipment doesn't work the way you want it to, but you're ready to go, and there's just... What is that? Come on, are you kidding me? God damn it! Son of a bitch! Sucking motherfucking thing.
I like that, I like that, I like
I
that.
don't care! Oh, it's my problem now! You Look.
That's what happens when I forget my pencil case at home when I have lots of work in class to do. Oh my gosh, I almost had a heart attack.
Anyway, look, as I was saying, there's nothing quite as frustrating as when you're trying to get into your flow, get into your mojo, and something just... Number 9, boom goes the dynamite. This was everywhere for a while. This is another one. Look, the clip here says E-Bombs World, so you know this is old. E-Bombs World. God, I wish I'd never had to think of that again.
Okay, from boom goes the dynamite, I'm gonna predict there was like an explosion in the newsroom.
Anyway, boom goes the dynamite was everywhere for a short amount of time. Not even a short amount of time, for like 10 years. This guy got memed into the ground before memes were a thing. He got savagely internet pictured into the ground. I guess the joke is that he's terrible at sports commentation and then says boom goes the dynamite.
Never mind.
Later, he gets the rebound, passes it to the man, shoots it, and boom goes the dynamite.
Maybe it's so played out, it's just not funny anymore, but I don't see how it was funny to begin with. This was everywhere. This was in Family Guy.
I mean, that was not me. It's not meme worthy for it to go for 10 years. I don't know why people thought that was funny to that point.
Ow! And boom goes the dynamite.
It's been in games like Orcs Must Die, Saints Row, Uncharted, Borderlands. Everyone thought this was hilarious. I didn't. I mean, I guess it's kind of funny. It's clearly an intern or some kid who's trying out for the sportscaster's position at some small local station. Obviously, he's not going to do a great job right off the bat. You can hear how terrified he is. Lots of dead air, too. It's still being memed today. The quote was referenced in the teaser trailer for Deadpool 2, where the boom operator is listed as goes the dynamite. That's so funny,
Wow.
Deadpool 2. Deadpool 1 sure was hilarious. It's like car commercial syndrome, where car commercials have popular songs from 7 years ago in them. Same thing, but with jokes. Once a joke makes it into the mainstream, it's been so played out, it's no longer funny, and them aping it as if to pretend it's still funny only appeals to small-brained masses, like the people who watch our video. Number 8, the Nancy Grace split screen incident. Going all the way back to 2013, there was a strange incident involving Ashley Banfield from CNN and Nancy Grace of Headline News. They were covering an interesting Cleveland
Please tell me they start insulting each other on live TV, please.
kidnapping story. But pay close attention, because the real story is passing right behind them right now. Did you catch that? That's the same car. They're acting like they're across the entire world from each other, but they're in the same parking lot with their cameras pointed in the same direction behind them.
I like that. Oh man, they're alive and they're standing right next to each other. That's a pretty good way to do that.
Some estimations put them at less than 30 feet from each other, meaning that they could share the same camera if they simply took a couple steps to talk to each other. It's very weird. They pretended like they were all the way across the planet, but they were in the same parking lot. That probably happens a lot more than we realize. This is just one instance where we could see it. Now, obviously, they don't work for the same station, so they probably couldn't just share the same camera due to network regulations and all that. So it kind of makes sense. It's just bizarre that regulations got in the way of these two women just talking to each other in a parking lot. They had to pretend like they were so far away from each other that they had to use a satellite to beam in. Also, why didn't one of them just turn their camera the other way so we couldn't tell they're in the same parking lot? Really easy fix.
It's like when two people FaceTime each other, but yet they're still in the same room.
Someone's asleep at the wheel, and they better hope it's not any of the drivers around them, because they'll both get hit. No, it's like a joke, because they're in the same parking lot. You're not funny. Number 7, Ian Rappaport high five fail. You can tell which guy's gonna get hit in the face already, can't you? It's the guy on the left who's real close to the camera with the big hittable face. Look at that. Bam, bam, right in the face. Poor bastard. On live TV too. That looked like it hurt. It stuns him. Look at how hard he got hit. He just smiles and turns back towards the camera. Haha, I did nothing wrong.
Yeah, I was gonna say the same thing too.
I'm not gonna.
Me and the announcer got the same type of humor.
Get fired for this? Who cares if I hit someone in the street? In any other context, I'd be taken away for assault.
Bruh.
This was a friendly goof.
Right in
Hit
the
him
eye.
right in the face. How do you miss that bad? It's not that hard to high five. It's also not that hard to not hit people in the face. Combine the two and you get something that's even less hard than those two independent incidents. Number 6, reporter gets headbutted by a goat. She actually got headbutted twice. There are a few brilliant parts to this interview. One, she just gets done saying how friendly the goats are when one of them headbutts her.
The goats will be here through Saturday, and they're very friendly. From the Manatee County Fair, Linda Carson, ABC 7, Would You Not Eat My Pants?
2, her scream. That's one for the books. Play that.
I like that.
From the Manatee County Fair, Linda Carson, ABC 7, Would You Not Eat My Pants?
2, her scream. That's one for the books. Play that 6 times very quickly. Perfect. Her scream belongs at the beginning of the Dawn of War Gold introduction. Replace Captain Angelos' scream with her scream and it still works. Classic scream. At least she's a really good sport about it, unlike a certain Bill O'Reilly.
Yeah, I would have gotten up and boxed the goat myself. Turn him into that curry goat roti.
To death. It gets up and headbutts her again, and she still screams the exact same way. But my favorite part of all of this still hasn't happened yet. It's the comment from the cameraman. I didn't know if I was supposed to keep rolling or get in there and help you.
I didn't know whether to keep rolling or get in there and help you.
Replace that over anything. 9/11 footage.
I didn't know whether to keep rolling or get
No.
Someone burning to death in a fire.
I didn't know whether to keep rolling or get in there and help you.
The Nazis' heads melting at the end of Raiders of the Lost Ark.
No, please. Oh my gosh.
Perfect quote for any occasion.
That was the worst. I'm gonna keep that in though. Please don't hate me for this.
Isaac Harry, also known as the reporter that turns ghetto in
This guy right here is the best. If you guys seen his video before, you guys know what I'm talking about. If you haven't seen this yet, you guys are in for a treat.
3 seconds.
What really happened on that Thursday here at Augusta High School that led to Chris Wood's death? The f*** is that? Shit!
You know what it makes me think of? When you're getting off the phone from a job interview, like, yeah, well, thank you very much. I'll be there tomorrow. See you later, sir. Toodaloo. Man, I can't stand this guy right here, man. I ain't gonna have a good job up in here.
Now, I have a theory as to why he turns ghetto so quickly. People say he caught a fly in his mouth. That's what made him spit. He caught fly in his mouth. Get it? This is an old one. 24 million views. I'm jealous. I wish I could pretend to be black and then turn white when something bad happens and make a lot of money. But if I did that, I'd probably just get annihilated immediately throughout all forms of media, news stations, and so on and so forth. Now,
Nah, my friend, you don't need to turn black to turn white back again. You could stay white or whatever, man. You could get all the opportunities you want. You get a slight bit of accent when you're on the phone for an interview or whatever, then you're done for.
number 4, Quentin Somerville. Quentin Somerville is a reporter who stood a little too close to the subject he was reporting on. He was going to do a report about illegal drugs being burned to dispose of them after some big
Okay, it's that guy who giggled.
drug bust, but he stood a bit too close to the pile and inhaled a ton of their fumes, as evidenced by his inability to be able to deliver the report.
This guy got high in the middle of a report? Yo!
Behind me is 8.5 tons of heroin, opium, hashish, and other narcotics.
I genuinely do find this one hilarious.
Yo! Oh my god. Sorry, this is the best thing I've seen this month.
Just breaks down into laughter like a kid looking into a camera. Happens when you breathe in 8.5 tons of hashish. They can't even finish the report. They do like 3 takes, can't get through it.
3 tons of hashish.
I guess that's what happens when you breathe in 8.5 tons of hashish. They can't even finish the report. They do like 3 takes, can't get through it. Good.
Burning behind me.
Actually, no. One of my future videos, I'm gonna let my friend light up a blunt in the corner of my room, and then I'm gonna be like, yeah, if you guys want to watch the original video,
Quick. Well, we just need one more.
and I like how he gets serious right after.
Blam!
Yeet.
Number 2, Falling Grape Lady. Classic only because of the strange noises she makes at the end. You gotta roll the
What
clip
the
just
heck?
so they understand
She sounds like a whale.
the
She
noise
turns into
itself.
a whale.
You have to hear this one a little bit.
It sounds like she's very desperate to have a diarrhea, but she's in the middle of nowhere and she's holding it in. I gotta hear this again, because this is...
You gotta roll the clip just so they understand the noise itself. They have to hear this one a little bit.
What?
I can't breathe. Stop.
Weird, right? I guess she got the wind knocked out of her. That's what I would have to guess. She got the wind knocked out of her, can't breathe. That's what I think. She's probably fine. My favorite part of this clip is watching the 2 reporters at the end try not to laugh. The woman on the right cracks just for a second, and if you pause it at the end, 1, it looks like a nightmare recorded in VHS form, and 2, you can
Yeah, it's recorded with a potato.
see just how hard she's trying not to laugh. It's okay. Let it out. She deserved it. You can laugh at her. She said stop, and then she started going again.
I'll stop.
She broke her own rules, and we all know what happens when you break the rules. You get blam! And number 1, AJ
Hey, that's
Clemente says fucking shit on his very first day.
You're watching the Evening Sunday on NBC North Dakota News, your news leader in high definition.
Gay fucking shit.
Good evening, I'm Van Tu. You may have seen our newest report, AJ, on NBC North Dakota News.
Right off the bat, too. It's the beginning of the report. He goes, fucking shit. He is terrified, and I don't blame him. When that camera turns on, man, and you realize that there are 100 million people with, at best, subpar IQs now watching you, and the second you screw up, they're gonna pounce on you and rip off your flesh to feed their own insatiable bloodlust, because they're hurt people. They're
Yeah, but that's too late, man. You had a perfect opportunity to have the perfect career debut, But then you messed it up.
Broken inside. That's a scary thought. And you have to beat them all down with a baseball bat that is your wit constantly. Unfortunately, he stumbled right out of the gate. He said, "F***ing shit. Boom goes the dynamite." Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did like the video, please give it a like down below. If you want to see more content.
Yo, that's crazy for real though. Honestly, I hope I never mess up like that on camera, man. The only thing I would want to happen is me getting under the... Actually, no, I don't want to get under the influence of anything in my lifetime. I be saying some weird stuff lately. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to do all that good stuff. This video is brought to you by Top 10 Trends. My name is K-Rym Musician, and I will see you guys in the next video. By the way, the next video I'm going to be posting will be a collaboration with two of my friends. I hope you guys will enjoy that. That video took me time to edit because I filmed that like 2 months ago, but I never got the chance to edit. But I hope you guys will enjoy it. And I know for a fact that I will have a copyright claim on that video. So whatever. K-Rym Musician is out of here. I said I'm out of here. Fade out.